Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved with me, Lathrix, and welcome to the Slender Sickness. This is one of those plagues that could either be really good or really bad, purely because of the subject matter, the Slenderman. Now, depending on how this plague takes it, this, like I say, could be really good, or could be pretty bad. It's just one of those things. There's countless subject matters in this kind of style where, depending on how you kind of theme it, really will make the scenario seem better or worse. So, let's hope it's on the good side of things. Slenderman, a 10-foot tall, faceless entity that strikes people and drives them insane. And of course, by strikes, I mean stalks. Most people think of him as a myth, but little do they know he's out there. Will humans find a way to stop him? All the infected are people who fear Slenderman. They experience Slender Sickness, the human's reaction to Slenderman's presence. The only way to stop Slenderman is to remove any and all fear of him from humanity. You cannot let this happen. Well then, let's make sure that doesn't happen. We are the Nurax worm, actually rather fitting then. Okay, we'll just leave the usual settings, continue normal, and of course we are the Slenderman. First victim. Slenderman has begun to stalk his first victim. He will retreat back into the forests and the dark when people stop fearing him. Beware! Skeptics will try to disprove your existence, meaning no one will ever be scared of Slenderman again. Slenderman begins in the dark forest in Germany. I was just there. Haha! Okay, so let's have a quick look-see then what we have already. We have old pictures. People begin to notice Slenderman in the background of black and white photos, and the seeds of fear begin. Increases infectivity. We have Sigma radiation. Slenderman creates an aura of Sigma radiation. Or is it Sigma? Sigma. It is a Sigma, isn't it? Probably not, because I'm extremely tired right now and running on pure caffeine. Caffeine and plague. Causes symptoms in humans and allows for greater interference with technology. Extreme coughing. Violent coughing fits cause concern in nearby people. Increases infectivity, especially in urban regions. We then have cold. The Slenderman blends in better with alpine trees. That's a nice take on cold resistance. I was wondering how they would try and fit that in. And then we have Slenderman can now stalk tropical forests. We have Slender Vlog 1. People make vlogs about their experiences with the Slenderman, meaning more people across the globe are infected. That's curious. And I think we're going to start off, though. Yeah, we're going to go straight into old pictures because we want a little bit of severity straight away. I'm hoping they've gave us some wealth resistance straight away. By the looks of it, they have, so straight away bonus points to them. Old legends. Slenderman is noticed to be apparently described in folklore and poems, such as Der Elkong? I don't know how to pronounce that. Increases infectivity and severity, apparently. Suicide forest. People start to draw a link between forests with high suicide rates, such as this place, and Slenderman sightings. Increases infectivity, especially in humid countries. I assume that's where that is. Is that the suicide forest in Japan, by any chance? That might be, because I do know that one. Slenderman, the place where there's loads of folklores about it, so then people actually go there to, yeah, they have to have like a suicide watch. That's really quite horrific and dark. It's funny, isn't it? Slenderman and all this murders and disappearances. Not very dark because you know it's all myth. As soon as it gets to the slightest hint of reality, it suddenly becomes far more gruesome. And a little bit squeamish, honestly. The whole concept is rather dark and bleh to me. Slenderman is seen depicted, if I said decapitated then, in ancient hieroglyphs. Increases infectivity, especially in hot and arid countries. You know, like Egypt and stuff. Well, let's get the radiation. Tendrils of darkness. I like how the transmissions so far have had severity and infectivity, whereas symptoms have been purely infectivity and no severity yet. Well, I guess the coughing one does, but you know the ones I've got and stuff, which is only one. Slenderman can now produce distinctive tentacle-like appendages. Lovely. Yoink. Oop, said yoink. Let's increase that. Tendrils of Fear. Unlocks the ability to cause true fear in people without directly manipulating them. Audio distortions. Slenderman can distort the audio of all electrical devices. Makes Slenderman less likely to be discovered. Ooh, we have things! I guess that's from the Tendrils of Darkness. We have Animal Fear. Animals begin to fear the Slenderman. Their responses subconsciously trigger fear in humans too, increases infectivity. We also have Artistic Influence. Slenderman's presence drives people mad, causing them to crudely draw images of his symbol on bits of paper, increases infectivity yet again. And now we have Skepticism makes people less skeptical of Slenderman's existence and therefore more likely to fear him. Increases infectivity in wealthy countries. Do I actually need that? I mean, we're doing really well in Germany already. I guess we could be doing better, but let's go with the animals. Ah, it's just regular old animals. Insects flee from Slenderman, makes humans feel uneasy. We have rodent, rats flee from Slenderman. And finally, bird. Bird sense Slenderman's presence from a few feet away, driving them to fly away in great flocks. It's really weird. I'm always in the mood to play Plague Inc. when I'm remarkably tired. I don't know what it is about Plague Inc. that soothes me so, but maybe I should have a good hard look at myself one day about that. Uneasiness. People start to feel uneasy, as if something bad is about to happen to them, because it is, and mention it to others, which of course spreads the paranoia, I suppose. Oh look, paranoia! People constantly glance over their shoulders, expecting to see someone behind them, increases infectivity. A little bit. Let's go with paranoia. We have selective vision. Slenderman can stand near crowds and only be seen by one person. People less likely to notice Slenderman incursions. Oh, I'd lose severity though by doing that. Well, why would I want that? Mania. Oh, I guess obviously you don't want everyone to cure you and stuff. It's just weird because the whole concept of this is to be known as by as many people as possible. But I guess proving yourself to one person and scaring others is probably the best idea than proving your existence to everyone, because that way they'll actually try and find you and perhaps cover it up. Mania. People start to become manic, increases infectivity and harder to cure. That's rather nice as well. Shall we get some cold resistance? I mean, we're going to be going east fairly soon. In fact, now. So yeah, we're straight away in Poland. Let's get level 1 cold resist. Alpine Forest 2. Year walking becomes popular again. Causing people to enter snowy woods alone. Increases effectiveness in cold countries. We're also going to need hot because we started off in neutral, obviously, being in Germany. Wait, Germany's cold? I did not know Germany counted as cold in this game. Well, I guess it does have, a heavy northern tip to it, so it certainly makes sense. It's just weird, that's all. Oh, there we go. Several places infected, so we probably don't need cold resist as much as I thought we did. However, we are going to need heat resist level 2. They have just found us, but that's fine. We're spreading nice and quickly. We are good in cold countries, and we are decent in wealthy countries. Which is the important thing. Because we're just naturally decent in wealthy countries, apparently. How are we doing in the US? Yeah, we're absolutely fine in wealthy countries. Okay, so transmission then. Should we do more transmissions, or should we make people manic? Let's make them uneasy instead. Impulsive fear. People start to become more and more terrified of everything, causing them to snap at others and make risky decisions. Well, yeah, that's very true. Fear is not a good, what do you want to call it? Decision motivator, let's say. And let's go for rodent level 1 as well. Bird level 2. Entire forests are left silent, as the birds that would normally sing there no longer inhabit them. Increases infectivity and land transmission, then this one increases urban environments. Actually, that would be quite good getting the urban environments one, because that way we definitely don't need to get the wealth resistance. Okay, let's get the insects, just to see the last one. Insects driven into frenzied panic, and some bite and sting humans. Increases infectivity, especially in hot countries, and that would be good. Since we started off in a cold country, even if we have got level 2 resistance, I'm sure it can't hurt. Do I want to get drug resistance? It's definitely slowing us down not having it, but not by a massive amount. I think just regular old infectivity would be better. Hot and arid countries. Hot and arid locations again. Mirages rather. Induce hallucinations of Slenderman standing in the road, watching people. Increase infectivity, especially in hot and arid. Lights. Slenderman makes lights flicker on and off when he is near. Increases infectivity, especially in rich and urban environments. Oh, there we go then. We have some wealth resistance automatically there. Well, we're getting very, very far now. We've affected most countries, and I'm very glad for that little severity boost just then. Are we in every island now? Please say yes. Oh, we're not in Madagascar, but I've got a feeling this might be a way to get to new countries. I think it might have, I'm not sure. EMH and T12 make vlogs. More people know about Slenderman. All of the top 5 exist. Even more people are now infected. Yeah, okay, so that did teleport us to New Guinea, I think. So it's only Madagascar now, so please teleport us to there? Good, it was. Excellent. Brazil is leading the cure effort, and we are actually being cured quite quickly, which is rather scary. Let's start killing people, shall we? Impulsive fear leads to obsession or aggression. People become so terrified that they lash out at the slightest provocation. Disappearances. Yes. The most terrified people simply vanish without a trace. Sigma radiation triggers schizophrenia in people, or schizophrenia in people, increases infectivity and slows anti-fear research. Terror. The human brain is now virtually incapable of feeling any emotion except fear, significantly decreases anti-fear research and increases infectivity. Insanity, obsession, creepypastas! Well, that's where I first heard of Slender, from the original one, which is actually rather good. I mean, there's a reason why it spread so quickly via that medium. People online start to publish scary stories about Slenderman encounters, decreases anti-fear research and increases infectivity, and finally filming. Victims become convinced something is stalking them, prompting them to take video cameras wherever they go. I wonder if there's another win condition, or is it just purely kill people? For the looks of it, it's going to be kill people. And just kill more people. Just make sure the islands are not struggling at all. Good job we got the anti-fear research stuff done. Okay, let's make the mannequin harder to cure us. Hallucinations now happening, and severe paranoia. People unable to function in society due to terror of the Slenderman. It's hard to tell what these actually do because we've kind of maxed out a lot of our stats. Hemorrhage of the nasal mucous membranes causes severe nosebleeds, increasing fear in surrounding humans. Well done, Slenderman, for apparently creating mega nosebleeds. I guess filming could have been from here though as well, so that's not going to be like an endgame thing really. Let's go with this. Blindness. Radiation causes... of course, because you're radioactive. Causes blackouts, reduces anti-fear research, and causes fear in nearby humans. Which is good, because actually being cured rather quickly at the moment. It would be nice to get a bit more anti-fear stuff without having to go into the abilities. Masky. Oh, Masky, hello. Later stages of sickness cause people to temporarily forget who they are and wear masks. That's a good way of putting that. Antidepressants and medication will lessen impact. Okay. So basically, it's not going to be as good a late game. Still want to see what's at the end there. Proxy! Infected experience a complete psychological shift, causing their minds to be telepathically under the control of Slenderman. So I assume that's the other win condition then. Shall we test that by doing cheat mode afterwards? I think we should test that by doing cheat mode afterwards. It's only fair. Well, I think it's safe to say we've won this one anyway, so that's pretty darn good. Yay for that. The body count drops. Well, the body count rises, the living count drops, I should say. Sadly, we are also the Neurax worm, so we don't get DNA back from devolving stuff. I'll probably just skip ahead until we win. And there we go, Slenderman has killed the world. So let's give this a really quick go with the cheat mode on, just to check if that was indeed a win condition. So continue, cheats, and unlimited strain, and let's put turbo strain in as well. Normal, because why not? Okay, so symptoms, go straight to that. Okay, well that's a lot of severity, maybe I shouldn't have went straight to that. And let's just quickly evolve all the lovely transmissions. Because also, and since we have completely, oh, we should also seal this. Okay, Immortal Fear. Dead humans cause increase in pictures drawn. So corpses increase infections, that's basically like necrosis. Dead humans drive people into frenzied terror, causing them to graffiti Slenderman's symbol. We then have waterborne Sigma radiation. Radiation from Slenderman starts to leak into the water supply, causing symptoms to manifest in people who drink it. Increases infectivity in humid areas and ships, and he can now teleport, which is better in rural areas. Cold, cold, heat, heat. Slenderman blends in perfectly to the unknown and unexplored areas in the heart of most tropical forests. Increases effectiveness in hot countries. Mysterious pages are left in wooded areas where Slenderman stalks. Shouldn't do that, shouldn't have grabbed those, don't know what I grabbed this for. I'm not going to read all these, so if you want to read any of these, please feel free to pause the screen at any moment. Okay, continue, even though we just jumped everywhere by mistake. I'll just wait until I've fully infected the world, then we'll be right back. Aha, there we are. Infected worship Slenderman. People infected with Slenderman are reporting visions of rapture, and a glorious new overlord species. Apparently this is Slenderman, even though of course that's just the Nurak standard text. So some people may have been wondering, why didn't I just do the whole ban governments cheat as well? It's because I wanted to see if this was going to happen, because I forgot about that pop-up itself, and I wanted just to make sure that the research is essentially destroyed. Image distortions, technological shutdown, TTA, a masked figure hijacks people's channels and plays frightening distorted videos. We then have, not very nice things. So that's all we really missed last time. There's not really too much else to say then, is there? There's insanity up there, so yeah, that's pretty much that. So let's just get the win condition sorted. So let's just go, and as soon as everyone's infected, we should win the game. There we are. There are no healthy people left in the world. Everyone is scared of Slenderman. Slenderman enslaves humanity. The whole world worships Slenderman as a god. I think you can now edit those. You didn't used to be able to, and I don't know how old this particular scenario is. So, how was the scenario, Mr. Lathrix? How many what out of whats will you rate it? I'm going to rate that 6 pages out of 8. I believe that was actually quite good, honestly. It was a lot better than I expected. I expected this to be quite a poor scenario, so well done indeed, sir. There is your name. It was decent. It was fun. I enjoyed it, certainly. I think it was unique enough, and certainly a good way to make this into a plague, because, of course, it doesn't lend itself too well to the whole plague kind of setup, so well done for making it enjoyable and fit the mould. I would say, one big thing for this, random events would have worked really well. If they are there, then they don't trigger correctly, or at least all the time, unless I missed them. Of course, then I do apologise, I am very tired right now. Another thing is, custom images would have been so good. Like the Slenderman symbol and everything, the tendrils and everything, it lends itself so well. I think with those two, it could have been a lot better. Just simple changes would have made a world of difference. But other than that, honestly, I just enjoyed it. It was generally good, which is a nice surprise. So with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then of course, likes, favourite, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Plague Inc. Evolved is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.